Hey, it's Diana of Cauldron and Craft. Today I'm going to show you how to make a ton of yogurt and save a ton of money with this little cup of yogurt and a gallon of milk. Let's get started. So I wanted to talk about why we started making our own yogurt. This is a single serving of our favorite yogurt, which is Fage, and not too long ago, this cup was equal to 200 grams. And I know that because I counted my macros for a long time. And so I knew that one container equaled 200 grams. Well, sometime back in December, I noticed that the container size went down to 150 grams. And the cost remained the same, but the container size went down. And that's called shrinkflation. And we've been making our own yogurt for a couple years, but it's just something that has really come up more recently. Well, now instead of $1, this container is $1.39, and that's up just from a few weeks ago when it was $1.25 for one little cup. So for the amount of yogurt that my family likes to eat, we save so much money by making our own yogurt. And it's also nice to have fresh yogurt that you know that is the freshest it can possibly be, and you're using the live and active cultures, and overall it just feels like a quality product. And you can use the liquid whey for more things, which we'll talk about later on. So it's been about 3 hours and the yogurt is at the thickness and consistency that my family likes. So I'm gonna go ahead and portion it into individual servings, which makes it easy to just grab out of the refrigerator whenever you want a snack. I got these little mason jars from Goodwill, but you could easily purchase jam jars that are about 1 cup as well. I strained this at room temperature, so keep in mind that if you do strain it in the refrigerator, then it will be a little bit thicker. This will thicken up more once it's chilled. You might have noticed that I'm not filling them up all the way, and that's because I add a 1/4 cup of frozen blueberries to each jar and then layer more yogurt on top of it, and that way the blueberries can melt and we have nice blueberry yogurt. In summary, we got 6 portions of yogurt plus a little bit extra, which equals about 2 portions for the cost of 1 gallon of milk and 1 cup of pre-made yogurt, which you don't have to use pre-made yogurt. Once you have some of your own that you've made, you could use some of this to start your next batch. You'd have to experiment with that because store-bought yogurt is made with lab-grown bacteria that is honed into a specific taste and temperature, and you're entering a lot of variables when you make it at home. So I've always used store-bought to start my batches. I've just basically been too scared to try using what I've already made, but try it if it works for you. Also, the other reason why I don't usually do it is because we always eat it all. It's hard to save that one little portion. Plus, and for this, I'll probably use this to put in my oatmeal in the morning because I like putting a little dollop of yogurt in my oatmeal. But let's review the cost. So that 1 individual cup of plain yogurt, not even counting yogurt with fruit, is $1.39 currently at the store. So there's 3 of us in our house, so 6 portions works really well for us for 2 days. And that would be $8.34 pre-tax if we were to buy individual cups of yogurt. If we bought a quart of yogurt, that's typically like $6 or $7, so it's cheaper than individual cups, but still less than the $4 it took for 1 gallon of milk plus the $1.39 that we spent on the individual cup. And it is time consuming. It takes, obviously this was about, let's see, not quite 24 hours. It's not quite 24 hours it took to make all of this, but most of it's passive time. So I'm actually probably gonna go ahead and start another batch right now so that in a couple days this can be ready. We don't eat yogurt every single day, so we do probably 2 batches a week gets us through those 2 weeks. But I'd love to hear if you have made your own yogurt and what your favorite ways are to eat it. Add some honey to this with your different types of fruit. Let me know in the comments your favorite kind of yogurt and if you've ever tried to make it at home yourself. I almost forgot to mention the whey. So when you're straining out your yogurt, you're gonna get liquid whey, and the amount will depend on how much you strain it. So our family likes thicker Greek style yogurt, so we strain it out quite a bit, and out of a gallon of milk, we got about 2 quarts of liquid whey. There are many uses for this. It is amazing in pizza dough. Amazing. And I'll have to do a video soon of how to make pizza from scratch using liquid whey as your liquid for the dough. The yeast love the protein in it, and it just gives it this creamy, out of this world flavor. Cannot recommend it highly enough. You could add this to smoothies. It does have the tangy sort of yogurt taste to it, but you could absolutely add it to a smoothie. So then that's free protein that you're getting out of your yogurt project. It's kind of a freebie. So also wanted to bring that up, and we definitely use it in bread, lots of different ways.